Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most beautiful and vibrant countries in the world, the Philippines. But before you pack your bags and dream of those pristine beaches, there are a few cultural quirks and practical tips that will make your trip a whole lot smoother. Trust me, knowing these 20 things will help you avoid culture shock and connect with this amazing country on a much deeper level. Let's get started. First up, at number 1. Filipinos are exceptionally friendly and hospitable. This isn't just a stereotype, it's a way of life. Expect warm smiles from strangers, genuine curiosity about where you're from, and people going out of their way to help you, even if you don't ask. Don't be surprised if someone you just met invites you to their home for a meal. It's their way of welcoming you, so embrace it. Number 2, English is widely spoken. This makes traveling around the Philippines incredibly convenient. Most Filipinos, especially in urban areas and the tourism sector, are fluent in English. However, you'll still hear a mix of Tagalog, the national language, and hundreds of other regional languages and dialects. Learning a few basic phrases like salamat for thank you will definitely earn you some extra smiles. This brings us to number 3. Understanding the concepts of haya and pakisama. Haya translates roughly to shame or saving face, while pakisama is about maintaining smooth social relationships and harmony. Filipinos value politeness and avoiding direct confrontation. So, if you have a complaint or disagreement, it's best to be tactful and indirect. This desire for harmony is a cornerstone of the culture. At number 4, we have a huge cultural pillar: respect for elders. This is a big deal in the Philippines. You'll often hear people use the words po and opo when speaking to someone older or in a position of authority. It's a simple sign of respect. You might also see a beautiful gesture called mano po, where a younger person takes an elder's hand and gently presses it to their forehead. It's a powerful and heartwarming tradition. Next, at number 5, let's talk about time. Filipino time is a real thing. For social gatherings, people often arrive 15, 30, or even 60 minutes later than the agreed time. It's a more relaxed approach to schedules. However, don't assume this applies to everything. In business settings and for official appointments, punctuality is becoming the norm. The key is to be flexible but also respectful of others' time. Number 6 is a simple but essential fact: rice is life. And I mean it. Almost every single meal comes with a side of rice. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, it's the staple. You'll find garlic fried rice for breakfast, plain steamed rice for lunch and dinner, and even sweet rice-based desserts. When someone asks if you've eaten yet, they're often really asking if you've had your rice for the meal. Number 7 is a practical warning. The traffic can be intense. In major cities like Manila and Cebu, traffic jams, or Carmageddon as locals joke, are legendary. A trip that should take 20 minutes could easily take over an hour. Always plan for extra travel time. Using ride-hailing apps like Grab is a good idea, as is trying the various forms of public transport, but patience is your best friend on the road. Moving on to number 8, dress for the heat and humidity. The Philippines is a tropical country, meaning it's hot and humid pretty much all year round. Pack light, breathable clothing made from cotton or linen. You'll be sweating, so staying hydrated is crucial. Always carry a water bottle and don't forget your sunscreen, a hat, and sunglasses. You'll thank me later. Number 9 is about faith. The Philippines is a deeply religious country. Over 80% of the population is Roman Catholic, a legacy of Spanish colonization. Religion plays a significant role in daily life. You'll see churches everywhere, and religious holidays like Christmas and Easter are huge celebrations. Be respectful of religious customs, especially if you visit a church or witness a procession. This ties into number 10. Food sharing is a love language. In the Philippines, offering food is a gesture of friendship, hospitality, and care. Refusing food can sometimes be seen as impolite. Even if you're full, it's best to accept a small portion to show your appreciation. It's less about being hungry and more about sharing a moment and strengthening a connection. Number 11 is a money tip. Cash is still king. While credit cards are widely accepted in big cities, hotels, and major restaurants, once you venture into smaller towns or local markets, you'll find that cash is the only way to pay. ATMs can sometimes run out of money, especially on remote islands or during long weekends. It's always a good idea to withdraw enough cash when you're in a larger town. Get ready to party at number 12 because festivals are everywhere. Every single town and city has its own annual fiesta to honor its patron saint. These are vibrant, loud, and incredibly fun celebrations with parades, street dancing, music, and of course, tons of food. If you're lucky enough to be in town during a fiesta, don't be shy in the festivities. It's an unforgettable cultural experience. Number 13 is a bathroom reality check. Toilets can be basic. In malls and hotels, you'll find modern facilities. But in many public restrooms, provincial bus stations, or local eateries, don't expect toilet paper, soap, or even a flush. It's wise to carry your own tissues and hand sanitizer. You'll also encounter the tabo, a small bucket or dipper used with a pail of water for flushing and cleaning. It's the traditional Filipino bidet. Next, at 14, public displays of affection are generally moderate. Holding hands or a quick hug is perfectly fine and very common. However, more intense displays of affection are often frowned upon, especially in more conservative rural areas. Just be mindful of your surroundings and respectful of the local culture, which tends to be more modest. 15 is all about family. Family comes first, always. Filipino families are incredibly close-knit, and it's common for multiple generations to live under one roof. Family obligations and relationships are paramount. When you make a friend in the Philippines, you're not just making one friend. You're likely being welcomed into their entire family circle. It's a beautiful thing to experience. Let's talk tech at number 16. The internet can be unreliable. While connectivity has improved drastically, Wi-Fi speeds and mobile data coverage can still be spotty, particularly outside of major cities. If staying connected is important for you, I highly recommend buying a local SIM card from providers like Globe or Smart as soon as you arrive. They offer affordable data packages. 17 is a reminder of the country's sheer scale. The Philippines is geographically diverse. We're talking about over 7,600 islands. This means the culture, language, and even the food can change dramatically from one region to another. What's true for Manila isn't necessarily true for Palawan or Mindanao, so keep an open mind and embrace the unique character of each place you visit. Number 18 is a crucial communication tip. Filipinos often use indirect communication. People are very non-confrontational and will go to great lengths to avoid saying no directly, as it can be seen as rude. A yes might just mean I hear you, not I agree with you. You'll need to learn to read between the lines and pay attention to body language and tone. At number 19, we have a wonderful cultural trait. Humor and positivity are coping mechanisms. Filipinos have an incredible ability to find humor and stay positive, even in the face of hardship. Joking and laughing are part of the national spirit of resilience. Feel free to laugh along and share in the lightheartedness. But be mindful and avoid making jokes about sensitive topics like religion, poverty, or politics. And finally, at number 20, respect local customs and the environment. This should go without saying, but it's so important. Be a responsible traveler. Don't litter, especially on the beaches and in the ocean. Ask for permission before taking photos of people, particularly in indigenous communities. The Philippines is a treasure, and travelers who show they care are the ones who leave the best impression and are always welcomed back. So there you have it, 20 essential things to know before you go to the Philippines. This country has so much to offer, and understanding its culture will truly elevate your experience from a simple vacation to an unforgettable adventure. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next travel guide. Have you been to the Philippines? Share your own tips in the comments below. See you in the next video.